Not too long ago, we get a message from Vista saying his league was struggling, but it was going to continue, so I played my games. Then one day, the league is gone. It's been at least 24 or 48 hours now and still no message about the league being dissolved. No contact whatsoever by the commissioner, and I come to see that Vista has recruited a full league for the show. You wonder why I get so pissed off about advertising for the show here? This is exactly why.
You can be assured his league in MLB The Show has 0 MG members, not a single one except for myself, and his league was long dying. It was down to 19 members. No league can function that way. I was under the impression he was not going to disband the league, just stop recruiting actively for it and let whoever wants to continue do so. But he chose to disband it, so what do you want me to do about this? What are you asking? You want me to ban Vista? Is that what you are calling for? He is a guy who has done more for the Madden Group than anyone.
Really, all he needed to do was message us, not leave us swinging in the wind. I think it's disrespectful. I think it's horse shit. And I know I speak for a lot of other people that will not post. But that's crap. Vista seems like a cool dude. I like the guy as a person. Never once had a problem with him. But this is a bitch move, and I'll call him on it. I'll call Greener on it for not sticking to his words. It is what it is.
You guys are a great bunch, making me come down on Vista. You want me to turf his ass? Fine. But thoughts, because you guys are forcing my hands. Vista is their buyout of the Madden Group and MLB The Show Group. You guys happy now?
For the record, no one said anything about booting Vista from the Madden Group. You came up with it on your own.
You were calling for his head. He was the biggest piece of shit on the planet in your eyes. Then you see other guys saying, he is not a bad guy. So you backtrack like a politician. Typical. I said I rescind that statement, seeing there is no post about MLB The Show on this site. There is no need to have that expectation. You guys are unreal. How could you think you can have it both ways?
We did not. If you can find a single post of us recruiting over there, please, I'd be interested in seeing it. There are not, except by T-Man. I am just the guy called on to take action, so I did. This is because you are the guy to take action. It was your freaking rule.
But I held up my word. Thank heavens for that.
Yes, thank heavens you followed through following a rule. We are so lucky.
Thoughts right. I was forced to bounce Vista from MLBTSG. I had hoped we could find a compromise. I didn't feel losing 28 non-Madden Group members from the MLBTSG. On the contrary, I had high hopes of many of them becoming Madden Group members.
No one accused you. But we all got them from T-Man, who was working on your behalf.
That did not happen. The newsletter came from the MLBTSG database. I said, you realize that everyone is not on your personal side.
You are correct. We are not on your personal side. We're on our league's side, and the Madden Group side.
And if that's how you feel, it's best for me to step aside, so you can run things without my interference.
More Greener overreaction. We didn't ask for this. No one even implied it. You overreacted, and sent out this resignation message on your own. As a matter of fact, you aren't really in charge, are you? Isn't there a council? Or is it just for show?
Frankly, I will not be treated this way. It's clear many people, more than I realize, hold a large amount of contempt for me.
Give me a break. Narcissism at its finest. I will tell you this though. Count me as one that has actually lost a lot of respect for you based on how you are constantly overreacting to everything, and trying to make every little argument into a the world versus Greener, when it most certainly is not.
Well, I am not losing any sleep about the respect I lost from you, someone who manipulates quotes and spins half-truths to make his side of the argument appear stronger instead of debating the argument head-on, gutless and rather pathetic. I said, why do I have to choose sides, bro? Why are you forcing me to do this? I know I can do both.
Perhaps you can. However, most cannot. And while you have been doing it, 2 leagues have already failed. So maybe it's time for a reality check that it cannot be done.
You got your way. There is no MLB TSG posts on the Madden Group website. And who are you to say to people that they cannot play both MLB The Show and Madden? Aren't you from the land of the free? Or maybe you should change your name to the SS Freight Train. Shane. Misinformation, misquotes, propaganda was a favorite tactic of that hateful regime too.
Oh, I can take it. I've got broad shoulders. But I just am not going to argue with someone who cannot grasp reality. It's like arguing with an insane person. You try to explain things to them reasonably, but they insist there is a big pink elephant trying to eat their head. As for your lash-outs with insults and innuendo, perhaps you should look in your sent messages on the PSN for when you lose a game. Just a suggestion. I've read all the posts and witnessed firsthand your inability to process reality.
I said rude things that I apologize to you about. They were said out of frustration and I am sorry for being rude.
It's okay, bro. Let's just get past this difference of opinion.
Sounds good, buddy. Want to go spoon in that dumpster?
Absolutely.